Hi, thanks for watching. This is my presentation on the thermohaline circulation. So first of all, we're going to talk about what thermohaline means. So thermo basically just means temperature, and haline means salt. And so here we have a model of the world. This is like a miniature map. And here we have the Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, and here we have the Atlantic Ocean. Now the first step in the thermohaline circulation starts out in the Atlantic Ocean. Now what's going to happen is there's all the oceans in the world have two types of flows. They have the surface flows, which is driven by wind, and then they have the deep ocean flows. And these flows are caused by the level of salt in the ocean and the temperature. And so here we have the ocean, which is the Atlantic Ocean. And the water here can get really salty, either from sea ice, because the ice will not trap the salt when it freezes, or because of evaporation. Water evaporation will also not evaporate salt, and so this ocean can get really salty, and because of that it will get denser, and also that plus the cold will make it sink. And when it finally sinks very deep below the ocean, it will start to flow, because then we have more warmer water coming from the Indian and Pacific Ocean that is basically replacing that. So that's what starts the system. And so it's just overlapping. And then we have that flow. And now that cold, salty flow comes. And it's coming down, and then it will eventually either come up to the Indian Ocean or Pacific Ocean. If it comes up to the Indian Ocean, it will eventually get warmer, less salty, and then it will travel back up into the Atlantic Ocean, where it will eventually get colder and more salty again, and then it will repeat the process. Same thing goes for if it comes up to the Pacific Ocean. It will get warmer and less salty, and then it will stay up here for a while, and then eventually it will start its process. The process will start all over again, and it will come back to the Atlantic Ocean, where it will become more salty and cold, and then start the whole process over. Now what this does for us is that when we have the combined forces of both the Pacific and Indian Ocean, that warm water, as it travels and as it reaches the Atlantic Ocean, it acts kind of like a big heater for all of Europe and Canada and some of the United States and Greenland, and that's a big use for this system. That's a main thing that it helps with. It helps keep the temperatures of these countries and continents at a stable level so that they don't freeze and have an eternal ice age. And so that's a big help. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching.